Hey guys, John here with SB California Bushcraft. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to part 3 of my bushcraft review of my new canteen system, in which I will be using on my bushcraft kit. Stick around for a full video review. So this is my brand new canteen kit from the Reliance Outfitter store. And the reason why I bought this particular kit, because you guys saw in my overnight adventure, I usually carry about 3 different water bottles with me, because my pack does not have a hydration bladder, which is something I usually don't carry anyway on that pack when I go for overnight adventures or when I go camping. I usually carry about 3 different types of water bottles. I'll carry a 40-ounce clean canteen, stainless steel, and my pouch weight, which you saw earlier, and then I've also got 2 plastic Nalgene water bottles. Those are both 32 ounces. Well, I decided to go with something different because, say for example, I wanted to go on a hike. I want to be able to have something I can carry with me, and that is definitely going to be this guy right here, the Reliance Outfitters Canteen water system. Now, the Canteen water system does come in this very nice sheath made of nylon here. You can actually buy this separately. If you've already got a canteen system, you can buy this separately. The sheath itself is only $3, which is not a bad deal. There are 2 pouches on the side for storage for gear. I want to keep like a small kit in here, or a small fire kit. On both sides, so I don't have anything in there right now. I'll have to do an updated video of what I can put in this thing so you guys can see that. And then if we open up the pouch here, got a very nice, got 2 elastic straps which I can pop open to be able to release this guy. Whoa, that was surprising. There we go. So this is the canteen by Reliance Outfitters. Let me go and pull up my cell phone here so I can get you some specifications. This is actually the Reliance Outfitters basic cook set, and I'll explain why. Give me a moment here. Let me pull some information here. So here we go. Cooking and eating. There we go. Okay, so this is a canteen cooking set. So the canteen cooking set does come with of course, a canteen, which in this particular case is going to be what's the size of this puppy? This is a 39-ounce wide mouth stainless steel canteen, and it's also got 25-ounce nesting cup, lightweight canteen bag, and of course Pathfinder lid, which fits perfectly on the cup itself. And this also has a nice little stove system as well. And I'm actually going to be using this today to test this out. So basically, the way it works, you'll pop it open. There's a metal tab on the back of it. Pull it all the way back, lift it up, drop it down. Voila, you got yourself a nice little drinking cup. Now this particular stove right here, this is the Pathfinder Canteen Cook Stove. Now specifications on this guy here, every item that's here is made out of stainless steel, and this has got of course made in China. So you got the stove, pot itself sits right on top of the stove. You can put your wood in there, and then you put your lid right here on top. But what I'm going to be using this for is going to be using it with an alcohol stove. And so we're going to go ahead and try to run a boil test on this puppy to see how well it does. So let's go ahead and fill it with some water, and let's give it a test here. First things first, I need to go ahead and get the alcohol stove. got my alcohol stove here. I'm gonna use this to boil up some water to make some tea, and then I'm also gonna use this to make my breakfast this morning. Now, why you ask that I buy this when I already have my firebox stove? Well, for one, if I go on a day hike, I want to be able to carry this guy with me because on the nylon sheath here, it does have some loops, some strappage loops here. Wait, hold on, there you go. It does have some strappage loops in which I can go ahead and latch this onto my bag. And of course, nice feature is that the hook and loops do come apart from the buttons, so that way I can strap this onto my belt and carry the sheath under this guy. And then what I can do with this is I can carry this thing with me, and it has water, with a full thing of water. And I can leave my 40-ounce clean canteen at camp with my pack, because I always have my because I always carry my haversack with me. I won't carry the pack with me since I have a haversack. So let's go ahead and get some alcohol in here. And I think I'm going to go and try to see if I can light this with the ferro rod from my daytime kit here. There we go, it's burning. Start a bowl test. Nice and cold. So I'll go ahead and bring you guys back when I have a good rolling boil on the stove here. The wind was blowing the flame from the alcohol stove towards me, so I decided to go ahead and move the handle around of my stove here. Went ahead and threw 3 tea bags into this pot so I can whip up some tea. Now, normally in this situation, I would carry a cooksa with me, either my kupeka or my cooksa. But since I don't have either one for tea, I'll use my cup from my Bear Grylls Canteen. I'm going to eat out of this one though when the oatmeal is ready. Okay, let's have a look. That was good. Tastes good. Now, a smart thing I did do is I carried tea bags in Ziploc bags. So once I'm done making the tea, I can put those tea bags back into the Ziploc, and then when I get ready to leave, I can just toss that into the garbage can, along with any other trash I have. Now, granted, I could have tried this stove out with wood, because this is designed to not only support the alcohol stove, but it's also designed to work with wood as well. And also, it can also work with SBIT fuel tablets. But I thought, since I'm here in an area where it's been very dry, I don't want to take a risk of starting a huge forest fire. So I thought this would be easier. Warming up. Okay, it is starting to come to a boil. And it took about almost 10 minutes. Wow. Must be the alcohol I'm using. Oh well. No big deal. Whew. That was close. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to scare you there. The flame kind of caught me off guard there. I'm gonna get some sugar. Always like to have my tea with a little bit of sugar. It's hot. May have been wrong about the blow time, but it's hot. put a little too much water in it. So I'm gonna boil some more water and make some breakfast. Alcohol stove actually ran out of fuel, and the heat from the alcohol stove actually poured thing into the table here. The table's made out of hard plastic. This is ready. So, in the end of the test, it took this whole alcohol that I had in here to boil up water for tea and for my breakfast. Other than that, though, cup along with the stove here and the alcohol did magnificent. Very impressed with just how well it worked out. I still wear a pair of gloves just to be on the safe side when I'm dealing with stainless steel. The handle though is nice and cool. I think it's got a lot to do with the wind around here. The wind is blowing pretty good around here. There are some people hiking, obviously. Enjoying a beautiful day. Today's a perfect day to come out here, I can tell you that much. Now you're probably wondering what happened. Happened was that right after my breakfast was about ready, my camera died. That was unexpected. Well, luckily for me, I have a quick charge that I bring with me. wherever I go. One other item I forgot to mention that I do carry with me every now and then. I also have a solar panel kit that I carry with me in my pack as well. Both this pack and my camping pack. My bushcraft pack as a backup. Anyway, getting off course here. So let's talk about the overall impressions of this. Kind of got burned the bottom there, but no big deal. Food. Overall impressions. I'm out of tea. Oh well, drink water. Overall impressions of this, I absolutely love it. Works very well. The price, which includes the canteen, the nesting cup, the lid, ooh, cool to the touch, and the stove, was $59.99 altogether as a kit. As I mentioned before, if you already have something like this, you just need a bag. It's only $3. Does not include shipping and handling. Other price points. There are additional items that you can add to this kit if you want to. First and foremost is going to be if you want to get a wax canvas cover for the bottle for everything that's here, including this guy. This is not included. This is part of my other bottle, in case you're wondering. If you want to include a wax canvas casing for this kit, it's an additional, I can't remember what the price was, $39.99, top of the price of all this together, without the alcohol stove. You got two strap options. Nylon strap option is $12.99, and the Duluth straps, which is going to be the leather straps, those are going to run you $14.49 on top of the price of all this together, of course, without the alcohol stove. All in all, I'm dumping out the alcohol here. Don't want to carry anything in this thing. So, overall impressions of everything. Oops. 1 second. Wind's blowing pretty good. Excuse me. So overall impressions of everything that's here, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It was truly worth the buy. Keep in mind that a lot of this gear that I'm reviewing is stuff that I purchased for my own use. Can you find a better substitute than what is here for your gear? Truthfully, the answer is yes, you can. At a better price, yes. But honestly, the quality of the canteen, the stove, the lid, and the cup, even though it's made in China, the quality is all there. The steel is perfect. The cup did everything perfectly. Of course, it took a full thing of alcohol to warm it up. I think it was because I put too much water, but who cares? Who cares? Pros and cons. First off, the pros. Very simple to carry. Nice thing about it is that the nylon sheet provides multiple ways of carrying it. I've had this strapped on to my haversack, and if I want to, I can take it off the haversack and actually carry it on my belt with me. Another pro. Everything that comes together works perfectly together. So definitely no argument there. Third pro. I love the fact that this canteen has a wide mouth, just like my 40-ounce clean canteen, which means that if I were to get water from a river or lake and I need to filter it, I can use my water filter system that I have, either the soil water filter, or I have another water filter I also sometimes carry with me to drink water with from this thing if I need to. Definitely a great help. Cap is perfect. No argument there. Oops. And everything nests perfectly all together in this bag. Let's talk about the cons. Just a few cons, nothing heavy duty. She doesn't know when to leave me alone, I swear to God. Anyway. That was my fiance. I probably shouldn't have said that, but I love her more than anything. A couple of cons. First con. When this thing is filled with water, it is going to weigh a lot. It is going to put a good amount of weight. But with all the stuff all together with this thing, it's honestly a good kit. Another con is going to be the lid. Now this particular lid is only designed for this style of a nesting cup. So it cannot fit. It can fit on my Bear Grylls cup, but it's not going to close completely. That's okay. Other con, I would say the only other con I can think of is definitely going to be the pricing point. Is it still worth it? Yes. Is it worth the buying in the end? Absolutely. Do I recommend the product? Yes. Let me tell you guys, I have a ton of respect for what Dave Canterbury does, what his school does for everything. So everything that he is here is perfect. So rating, I would say the only two things are going to be the weight and the price. Is going to drop the rating just a little bit. Overall rating is going to be an 8, and I put 8.5 for this kit. And as I'm talking here, just finished my breakfast. Anyway, appreciate you guys joining me for this review of the Canteen system. This is not going to replace anything else that I have in my kit. This is going to be more part of my bushcraft kit along with that other Canteen system that I do have. I'm going to pour some water from my other canteen here so that way I can go ahead and wash this thing out here. But all in all though, I do love it. I do love it. So I appreciate you guys joining me for this review of the Canteen system from Self-Reliance Outfitters and from Dave Canterbury. I appreciate your views, your comments, and your support. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to stay tuned for more upcoming videos later on in the future. Thank you very much for joining me. Peace and love to all of you guys. Strength and honor. Be safe, be well. More importantly, have fun in the outdoors. Get out there. It's a beautiful world. Appreciate you guys joining me today.